Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Laura Zorza and I'm a retired Navy veteran. Now today's topic is one that many veterans look forward to, and that is the Veterans Day Freebies. What that is different companies that give back to veterans on Veterans Day. I have been compiling a list over the years that I share with other veterans, and I'm up to 10 pages, 120 plus locations. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to link this down below so you can download the PDF file, and I do verify to make sure that they are participating year after year, because some of them, they're not on the list that are sent out by different military.com and such, but you can go on their website and they'll often say that they are in support of veterans. Now, something that I've noticed more this year is retail, regular retail getting into it. Now, in the past, I've seen like Midas, they'll give you oil changes, at least down here in South Florida. Of course, you have to make an appointment because that gets booked up really fast. There's also Publix, the grocery store. They give you 10% off your groceries on that day, including sale items. There's Target. They give you 10% off. Actually, Target, I believe it started today. There are some companies that will go longer, either before or after. They'll give you like a 3 or 4, sometimes even 5-day period to use their benefit instead of just the one day on Veterans Day. I also notice Kohl's. Kohl's is one that I haven't seen before. It's 30% off. And I also noticed that they may have had this in the past, but Sam's Club, they have a deal that, and I don't know what it means. It says you have to qualify, because it says you can be a new member or a previous member. So I don't know, like I said, what you would have to qualify for. But you actually get a $10 gift card. You get a rotisserie chicken. I believe it was a pumpkin pie or a pecan pie. You get like 20 croissant rolls, and you get like a $2 off some potatoes or something. But something else that I hadn't seen before, and this year I noticed Amazon. Amazon is actually giving you $40 off, and it actually said you can be an existing customer. There's also things other than the restaurants that, for some of you that have been in the Navy for a while or whatever branch of the military, you may know that like we get Busch Gardens free year round and stuff. But this year for Veterans Day, I looked it up, and there's National Corvette Museum for the entire month. It's up in Bowling Green, Kentucky. The entire month, military members can go for free. Legoland in Florida, free. I always wanted to go to Legoland, and I can even take people with me. Nobody wants to go. I don't understand it. So, you know, hey, if you want to go to Legoland, let's go to Legoland. Be a big kid. Like I said, I have Target. Oh, Walgreens. Walgreens, you know, I actually buy a lot of stuff at Walgreens when it's on sale. Walgreens is offering 20% off right now. It starts today, the 8th, and it goes to the 11th. The only stipulation, which some of these companies do have a stipulation, is you must be a Balanced Rewards Card member, which I don't know why you would shop there and not have that, because it gives you points back. You earn money back every time you're purchasing something. But a lot of these restaurants and all too, Mission Barbecue, I know we have 2 of those down here. I love Mission Barbecue. Outback Steakhouse. Now, in the past, we received a Bloomin' Onion. They have 20% off, and that's another one that starts today, the 8th. So technically, you know, if you love Outback, you could go get a hamburger today, 20% off. Tomorrow, go get a steak, 20% off. Go the following day, Alice Spring Chicken, 20% off. There's other places that I know it's certain locations of the United States, like O'Charlie's. I've heard of it. I've never been there, that I believe. Otter's Chicken. Have no idea where that is. Perry Steakhouse and Grill. That one sounds a little familiar. Macaroni Grill. I don't know about down in Miami, but here in the Fort Lauderdale area, they closed them up. But Macaroni Grill is a good example of specific food. You know, when I used to go to Macaroni Grill, chicken fettuccine. I loved it. Okay, so for instance, if we still had it here, I can't go in and expect to get that entree. Macaroni Grill is offering ricotta, meatballs, and spaghetti. That's the one menu item. So what you'll see is you go to a lot of these restaurants, and they'll have a Veterans Day menu that these particular meals, salad, hamburger, maybe like steak tips or something, for the veteran to eat. One thing I do like is BJ's Brewhouse, restaurant and brewhouse, because what they do is they have their entire menu. You can pick anything on that menu from $14.95 or less, and you also get a pop with it. So, I mean, some of the companies, they really go all out. I mean, I appreciate anything any of the companies do for myself and other fellow veterans. Find out if there's one of your favorite restaurants maybe in your location that you can go to. For instance, like Texas Roadhouse. I know I had quite a few civilian friends say, hey, you can go eat there for free for lunch, and they're from 11 to 4. Wiener Schnitzel. You have Yard House. They give you a free appetizer. There's a lot of them that I have no idea who they are. Another great thing is Grace for Vets, and what that is, it's an organization that they have different car washes throughout the United States, and you get your car washed for free. And every year I do that. We even have some locations down here that actually detail your car. So it's amazing some of the stuff they do for us. And I'm looking here, like Home Depot and Lowe's says 10%. We get that year round. Just wanted to put that out there for those of you that are new and are not aware of that, or have been shopping there and weren't aware of it. Planet Fitness. They are offering, starting today, the 8th, all the way up to the 15th. This is one of the organizations that actually goes beyond the 11th. 8th to the 15th, you can go work out for free, as long as you have your ID proving you're a veteran. And they're also allowing you to use the free hydro massage, the beds, and the massage chairs. So yeah, that's a new one. I haven't seen that one on there before. Smash Burger. I actually looked that up because I had never heard of Smash Burger, and there's one down in Miami, so I may check that one out. Panini Brothers. Like I said, Red Lobster has an appetizer or a dessert. Ryan's. I believe Ryan's is a buffet. What else do we have here? Oh, CC Pizza. If you love pizza, all you can eat. Pizza bar. Eaton Park, no idea. El Cinco. Mexican, don't know where that's located. Friendlies. I wish we had a Friendlies here. I had it up when I was traveling through New York, and they're one of the few that actually offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Grub Burger Bar. No idea what that is. Joe's Crab Shack. If you love seafood, 20% off. I know crab, different types of king crab and stuff that can be expensive, or fish, whatever you get. Oh, Little Caesars. Little Caesars offers, and I think it's like 11 to 2. Yeah, 11 to 2, 11 to 1400. Personal pizza, but it's actually quite big. It's 4 slices, and you get a beverage. And what I like too is their Pepsi. So anyone that knows me, especially that has served with me, I'm a Pepsi-holic. Logan's Roadhouse. I wish we had one here. We don't have one. Between 3 and 6, you get a free meal. Oh man, Huddle House. I used to go to Huddle House up in Georgia whenever I got done caving. They're offering sweet cakes. Now, I have no idea what sweet cakes is, but they're offering it starting today, the 8th, up until the 11th. Buffalo Wild Wings. Bubba Gump Shrimp. Norman. If you're watching this, Norman was a torpedo man that I served with back in the day. He loved White Castle, and White Castle is giving out free food. But I know you're in Puerto Rico, Norman, so I don't believe they have one down there. But there's a lot of great information here in this PDF file. Like I said, down below. Download it. Feel free to go look on websites, because not everything is always advertised. It doesn't hurt to ask. I know a lot of veterans, they do not like to ask for a military discount. It does not hurt. Something else I want to put out there, though, is, I'm very grateful for the companies doing this. We're not entitled to it. I honestly don't expect it. But when I do hear of someone doing it, I think it's just phenomenal. But tip. I see too many veterans when they go out and they get their free meal and they do not tip. Your waiter or waitress, they're busting their butt. Give them a tip, and give them a good tip, especially if you're getting the food free. I think that's about it, but definitely take advantage of it. if you're off, if you're not off, I'll eat some food for you. But yeah, download that file. Any type of other ones that I may have missed, comment down below. Oh, subscribe. Subscribe. Please consider subscribing. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm really trying to grow my channel. And yeah, tomorrow I'll be back with another video. I've actually received like 8 or 9 questions yesterday after I released the video, and so I'm going to make a kind of like a Q&A type video for it, and we'll get things going from there, and we'll see what other questions people have. So until then, take care and be safe.